Really important about today.
Just moving on to another story now. The death of Harry Gration over the weekend, the tragic death of Harry Gration, shocked so many people. And he was someone that you were very close to, wasn't he?
Yeah, I got to know Harry not long after Joe was killed, and to be honest, I can't believe he's not with us anymore. He was such a nice man, such a gentleman, such a Yorkshire legend, and I am heartbroken for his family and for Yorkshire as a county, because we've lost one of our own, and yeah, it's very, very sad.
And he was so supportive of your family as well.
He was amazing to us as a family. I think he was the first person who interviewed me after Joe was killed, and he was so sensitive and he was so considerate, and then he supported our events, he supported the Run for Joe that we do in Birstall, he supported all the work that we did through the foundation, and it is indeed a really, really sad loss.
Kim Lebyter, thanks very much for sharing your thoughts with us. That's it from us here in Westminster. Back to you in the studio.
Harry Holton in Westminster, thank you.
And there were, of course, warm words there from Kim Lebyter. And unsurprisingly, the tributes to the former Look North presenter have continued to flood in since news of his death emerged on Friday.
Well, Harry Gration was a trusted and familiar presence on our screens for 4 decades, and people responded to his warmth and, I suppose, his passion for Yorkshire.
He was born in Bradford, and he'd actually started his working life as a teacher, and it was that gift for communication and performance that stood him in such good stead when he switched career to become a journalist, as Victoria Whittam reports.
Welcome to the 160th Great Yorkshire Show.
For 40 years, Bradford-born Harry Gration brought news and sport into the homes of people across the region. The 71-year-old was awarded an MBE for his services to broadcasting in 2013, eventually retiring from the BBC just 2 years ago.
You've been a fantastic friend and colleague, and I wish you all the best, and that's from everybody.
At the heart of everything for Harry was the viewer and the stories that he told, and we just had such a wonderful time telling those stories of the 7 years working together. And that outpouring of love that we've witnessed since the announcement of his death has just been completely overwhelming, and just I think just confirms what a wonderful man he really was.
He cared. He cared about his audience. He cared about his family, his friends and his colleagues. And I think the audience just loved him. Whenever anybody would ask me about my job in TV, invariably they'd say, "Have you met Harry?" And it was always a real privilege to say that I had. And just like them, I found him to be an amazing fella.
In 2017, Calendar and Look North joined for a Better Together programme in memory of murdered MP Joe Cox.
We have acquired a new presenter, Harry.
The broadcast would cement the friendship already shared by the special programme's 2 presenters.
The shock and sadness that I feel, I think it's felt by everybody in this region, because Harry was a friend to everybody. I think he was part of the family. He was one of those people, Harry, who had that rare ability to be a super professional person, a brilliant journalist, a brilliant broadcaster, but also to have an easiness and a warmth and a relatability that made everyone feel that they were with their best friend. He did not see himself as the Yorkshire legend that he was.
Harry loved sport and was involved in many sporting challenges over the years. He was also involved in cricket, where fans at Headingley paid tribute to the broadcaster today.
Oh, it was just very sad, isn't it? He's been on television all through my childhood and growing up, and I know my mum was a massive fan as well, so she was very sad when she heard the news.
It's very sad. He's gone so early.
You grow up with these regional programmes when you live in an area, and I think you come to know the characters and get your own favourites. So, yeah, it's a sad loss.
He was a keen football supporter. I think he was Bradford City, though I'm Leeds United. But he was, he enjoyed Yorkshire sport in general.
I think what made him so special was that he mixed with people. He was so sociable with people. If people came up for his autograph, he never refused. That's what I always remember. He'd always sign an autograph and always let them take a selfie of him. He was a good man, great bloke.
I would like to play a tune which I know that Harry liked. It's called Fly Me to the Moon. 1, 2, 3, play!
As the patron of PACES, a specialist school for children living with cerebral palsy and other neurological disorders, staff say Harry was always willing to help with fundraising efforts.
Harry was such a warm and kind and caring man, really, really funny as well. So when he compared our ball and things, really engaging, wonderful with the children and adults. So, and he'll really be missed by everybody.
How would you like Harry Gration to be remembered by Yorkshire?
Harry was very much the centre of the community of this region. He was the mainstay, and the region is a lesser place for losing Harry.
How will I remember him as a true and honest friend who what meant more to me than most things in life, and I shall miss him.
Dickie Bird there, memories of Harry Gration. And it's clear people responded to his warmth, didn't they?
Absolutely, and that was how he was. He was really special. I was lucky enough to work with him and counted him as a true friend. He was just wonderful, and he always had time for everyone, which was fantastic. Our thoughts are with his family, obviously, at this time. Harry Gration, who died last week, aged 71.